We're going to explain how to close all processes related to Visual Studio 2022. This can be helpful if Visual Studio is crashing, freezing, or you're having trouble installing or updating it. There are several ways to accomplish this, and we'll cover the most common and effective methods. 1. Using Task Manager. This is the most straightforward method. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus S key to open Task Manager. You'll see a list of running processes. Look for anything that contains Visual Studio, DVinv, or msbuild. These are common process names associated with Visual Studio. Select each process individually and click the End Task button. Be aware that ending tasks might cause unsaved work in Visual Studio to be lost, so make sure to save your projects before proceeding if possible. Using the command line, CMD, or PowerShell. This method is particularly useful if you want to script the process or if Task Manager isn't showing all related processes. Open your command prompt or PowerShell. For a more comprehensive search, type taskkill f imdevinv.exe and press Enter. This command forces AF the termination of all processes AM whose image name is devinv.exe. You can replace devinv.exe with other Visual Studio process names if needed, though devinv.exe usually covers the main processes. Remember to run the command prompt as an administrator for best results. Also, you can try taskkill /f/fi image name eq msbuild-exe to kill all instances of msbuild, a crucial Visual Studio process often running in the background. Always check the Task Manager to ensure all related processes have been successfully ended. 3. Restarting your computer. This is the most drastic approach, but often the most effective way to ensure all Visual Studio processes are terminated. It's a good option if the previous methods haven't worked, or if you're experiencing significant issues with Visual Studio. Before restarting, make sure you've saved all your important work. 4. Checking for background processes. Sometimes Visual Studio components might run even after you've closed the IDE itself. After using one of the above methods, go back to the Task Manager and carefully review the list of processes, searching for any remaining Visual Studio-related entries. Sometimes processes might have a slightly different name than the ones listed above, so look for anything that is clearly a Visual Studio-related process. 5. Using a third-party process manager. Several third-party process management tools offer more advanced features than the built-in Task Manager. These tools often provide more details about running processes and can offer more control over their termination. Researching these tools might be beneficial if you frequently encounter problems with closing specific applications. Remember to always save your work before closing any application forcibly. These methods are designed to address situations where Visual Studio is unresponsive or causing problems, but they should be used cautiously. Always prioritize saving